Hello and welcome to the very last segment of this course, your first steps to making money online. At this point, I am very convinced that you've already figured out what it is you want to start doing because this course is very well explained, very detailed, very simple and easy for any serious person to be able to decide what he or she wants to start doing. So if you're yet to decide, then look into yourself. Oh, there must be something wrong somewhere because I've given you everything that you need to know. There are 5 things people do online to make money. I've listed each of them and I've explained them for you to be able to understand and decide on which one you want to start doing. So in this very last segment, we're going to be talking about how to create and sell your own digital products. So I'm going to be helping you understand digital product creation better, why people are doing it, and how you too can do it regardless of what skill or business that you do. So let's go into the course proper. What are digital products? You can agree with me that we've defined and explained digital products earlier on, but I'm going to define it again and explain it again for you so you get to understand it very clearly. A digital product is something that you create once and people can buy it online over and over again. Online, you cannot see or touch it, but you can see it on your phone, but you cannot see it physically. You cannot see it physically, you cannot touch it, you don't need to print it, you don't need to deliver it physically. You just have to download it and then you watch it or read it. That is how digital products work. You don't print, you don't do delivery, and all those stuff involved in running a physical business. You don't have to restock. Once you create a product today, you can sell it to 2 million people. It does not finish even in 10 years time, as long as the information in that product is still relevant. It does not finish. That is what a digital product is. Now here are some examples. If you have an ebook that teaches people how to start a makeup business, that is a digital product. Or a course that explains how to pass JAM, because I have somebody who teaches people how to read and recall for exams. He graduated with a first class, so he's now helping other people to graduate well from the university. So that what he is doing is offering a digital product to people. He creates a WhatsApp training, he creates a course and sells it to people who are looking to pass their jams or their jam exams, or they are looking to pass exams in the university. That is a digital product. Or you have a training on how to sell thrift clothes online. These are actually real examples. That is why I use them. I know someone from TikTok. She's a thrift vendor who is doing well. So she has a training where she's teaching people how to start their own thrift business with 100k or less. So if you have 100k, you have 50k, you have 30k, she's going to show you exactly how to start your own thrift business. She's going to give you suppliers contact, she's going to teach you how to attract customers, how to do your branding, how to present your products and display and all that. So she's teaching you everything you need to know about starting your own thrift business. So that is what a digital product is, and you too can create one. Now, why should you start with digital products? Why? So here is why digital products are perfect if you're just starting. One, low cost. Digital products are not expensive because you don't need to buy or stock anything. It's something that you can create with your phone. Now that we even have AI tools, it makes it really easy and faster. So what you have to do is sit down, use ChatGPT or any other AI tool, prompt it, tell it what you want to create, and it will write it for you. Whether you want to create a video course or an ebook or a training, it's going to write the scripts you need, and then you start creating the course. Either you use Canva or you use your camera to record and edit, and everything is put in place. If you're writing an ebook, you may need to send it to an editor, but if it is a video, your video editor, or if you know video editing, you do it yourself and it is ready. So you need little to no capital to create a digital product. My first digital product, I did not spend a dime. I did everything myself from beginning to end. I didn't spend a dime. So yes, you can create a digital product without spending money. Two, it is flexible. You can create and sell it from your phone. You don't need a new device. You don't need anything at all, just your phone. Do you understand? So that means that it is very easy for anybody to do. You just need a smartphone and data. Three, it is scalable. You can sell it to many people at once. So thousands of people can buy the same ebook that you wrote again and again and again. You don't need to create it again. Four, it is profitable. Imagine a product that you did not spend money to make, making you 100k in 1 week, making you 200k, 500k, 2 million. These figures may sound outrageous for you if you've never done it before, but a lot of people even think that 100k in a week is small money. So you just know where you are and then you start from there. You can be making 10,000 a week if you've never made money online before. You can be making 100k in a month, and from there you now turn 100k to a weekly something. You now make 100k every week instead of every month. So it is scalable, it is profitable. It's just something you do once and you make money from it again and again. I started with ebooks and trainings, and today I've earned a lot of money doing it. You don't need to wait till you're an expert. And digital product does not mean that you should now go and start teaching other people how to also create digital products, because this is one thing that a lot of people think. They think that the reason we teach it, that our money, the only money we make is from teaching people, and then we also teach people to go and teach other people, and then the cycle continues. No, we teach you, I personally teach you how to create a digital product, meaning that I am teaching you how to turn your knowledge into an income stream. Now what you should do is not to go and start teaching another person how to create digital products. No, what you should do is now go and start teaching other people how to do the thing that you know how to do. Now let's take for instance, you're a makeup artist. You can write an ebook on 5 makeup mistakes that people are making and how to avoid it. The makeup items, you can call it makeup checklist for a beginner. So everything a beginner needs to start her own makeup, maybe for herself or a makeup business. So these things are digital products. So you don't necessarily need to go and start teaching another person how to create a digital. You are not going to be talking about what you do. So you're a makeup artist, you're a tailor, you're a designer, you're a shoemaker, you're a vendor, you sell hairs, you sell whatever it is you do. You now turn this thing into a digital. So it gives you two sources of income, two streams of income. You sell wigs, so you're selling your wigs online to make money. And then another thing you can also do by the side is teaching people how to avoid fake hair, and that one can be your course or an ebook. It's still a digital product from the same hair business that you're doing. Do you understand? So we're not teaching you for you to go and start teaching other people how to create digital products. No, take the knowledge you're going to get from this course and then turn whatever it is you know into a digital product. I don't know if you get the whole explanation. So that is exactly why we teach you how to create digital products, so that you have an extra source of income for yourself. Turn what you already know into an online income stream. Okay, so you don't need to be an expert, you just need to know something helpful that you are willing to share. So you just need to know better than the person you're trying to help. You just need to know how to take someone from point A to point B. You don't need to be perfect or professional. These are the examples of digital products that you can create. So these are ideas that people are buying every day. One is ebooks on how to save money, how to start a business. People are always looking for how to make money. This how to braid hair would do better as a course, because people need to see what you're doing. Do you understand? So imagine that you're a hairdresser, you make hair, you have a shop somewhere, you make hair, and you also sell hair extensions and all that. Now you decide that you want to create an online course. That's it, a digital product. And in this online course, you're going to be teaching people how to make 5 different trendy hairstyles. So you look at mermaid braids, French curls, kinky, and this hair that is trending now, this one they call dolly braids and all those things. 5 different hairstyles that are trending right now. Gen Zs are making these hairstyles now. So you decide to teach these 5 different hairstyles. So you sit down, you set your camera, you have someone you're using her hair to practice or whatever, and then you're recording. As you're cutting the hair bit by bit, you're showing them this is how you part the hair, this is how you apply the age control, the gel or wax or whatever it is called in your area. This is how you prepare your extensions, this is how you put it in, this is how you start braiding. So you're showing them what you're doing from beginning to end. You can edit the video to make it a bit faster, because if you film yourself from beginning to the end of a braiding session, it's going to take more than 3 hours. So you're going to edit, cut them to make them shake, and keep them within 30 minutes, within 15 minutes, depending. Okay, so now you're teaching them 5 different hairstyles in one course. You can sell this course for 15,000, 20, 30, 50, depending on whatever you want to sell it for. You're going to consider the cost, what it took you to prepare this course, and then you put a price tag. Do you think that hairdressers will not buy it? Do you think so? Especially if you do your marketing well. So I feel like most of you who are skilled or talented, you're sleeping on it. You're not looking into ways that you can actually make money by creating digital products. Now, another thing that you can also look into are courses. You have WhatsApp classes. People are paying for WhatsApp classes. They're paying for recorded trainings. There are live training Zoom sessions. So these live trainings are used for mostly one-on-one coaching. You get, so it's exclusive. So if you pay me and you want a Zoom session, it's just me and you. I'm showing you what I'm doing and you're replicating it. And then we have guides and workbooks. These ones are selling like crazy. People want budget planners, business planners, meal plans, skincare routines, guides and workbooks. They sell like crazy. So you can pick one of these things and start thinking of the skill, talent, or experience that you have that you can turn into a digital product. And now, when we talk about digital products, some of you feel that it's only people that have skills or talents that should be talking about digital products, but that is not the truth. If you have an experience, there was a challenge you overcame, something you battled with in the past, but now you're doing well. That thing is something you can turn into a digital product. If you struggled with childbearing for years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years before you finally had a baby, that experience is something you can create a digital product around. You can create an ebook and talk about your experiences. One woman that actually had a baby recently, she wrote a book, Waiting and Not Wasting. I think you must have seen that book somewhere. So that book was talking about, I've not read the book, but I believe it's talking about how she was able to occupy her mind, get busy, fulfill purpose, despite the fact that she was waiting on God for a child. Another woman too did something like that years ago, and hers was lessons from my waiting years. So she was also talking about how she was able to navigate these years of waiting on God and the lessons that she learned. When I was still very active into book editing, I edited a book for a woman. I can't remember the title of the book, but because it's been years. But that book was just talking about her struggles. She waited for 10 years before she finally had a child. So she was trying to talk about her struggles and everything she went through during the period that she was waiting. How people were always giving her unsolicited advice, recommending one medicine and one doctor or the other, mocking her and stuff like that. The pressure from family, the pressure from friends. She was explaining all of these things. I always remember that book because it was a very emotional book. So this is her experience. It is not a talent or a skill. It is their experiences, and they are creating something out of it. So imagine you have an experience like this and you're sitting on it. You think people will not buy it? There are a lot of women who are trying to conceive. They want to know how you were able to navigate these years of childlessness, how you were able to still maintain your sanity despite waiting on God. So it's not just about being the experience of childlessness or delay in childbearing. There could be other things that you can talk about, other experiences. You wrote JAMB 5 times before you finally gained admission. How did you do it? How were you able to manage through the 5 years that you were waiting to actually gain admission? Were your parents supportive? Did you learn any skill? What were you doing during those 5 years? This is a digital product idea. You waited for many years before you got married. Maybe you finally got married in your late 30s, your early 40s. I don't know, but how were you able to scale through? How were you able to manage societal and family pressure? These are things that people want, because this is a problem that many people have. Many people feel pressured when they are approaching their late 30s and nobody is coming. And then family is asking them, when are you bringing a man? They want to know how to navigate it. And you've been there, but you don't want to share. This is a digital product. So think about it. Maybe your father died when you were much younger and your mother raised you and your siblings single-handedly. How was it like being fatherless at an early age? And how did you navigate through these years? That is a digital product that you can create. So you have these experiences and you're sitting on them and thinking that you have absolutely nothing to share. That is a lie. So I believe that at this point, you're already thinking about that experience, that talent, that skill, that hobby, that thing that people often ask you about, and how you can turn it into a digital products. So to create a digital product, you only need 3 things to start. You don't need a website. You don't need a fancy laptop or a big following. A lot of you say, I don't have followers. How am I going to sell? I started selling online with 2,600 followers. Then it was not even called followers. It was called friends. Facebook friends. So I started with 2,600 friends, and I was able to make my first 10,000 naira. But you're waiting for when you hit 50,000 or 100,000 followers or 10,000 followers. There are a lot of people selling with 1K followers. One sale is something, 10 sales, 5 sales, just like that. It's scalable. That is the good thing. You can grow from there. So don't wait till you have a big following or you have a laptop. You keep saying, oh, when I buy a new phone, I'll start. Oh, when I buy a new microphone, when I buy this, when I buy that. And when you buy that, you still do not start. A lot of you who told yourselves, I need a ring light to be able to create videos. Don't you have a ring light now? Most of you already have ring lights, and we've still not seen one video on your timeline. So it is not that thing you don't have that is stopping you, it is your mindset. Okay, because when I started creation, when I started making videos and posting on Facebook, I was using an itel phone, and you know how bad itel cameras are. And I didn't even have a ring light. I had to borrow a ring light from a friend. And even the times I had nobody to borrow from, I still recorded my videos. It's either I use sunlight or I use my father's torchlight. So that is to show you that I didn't want anything to stop me. I just wanted to record the video and put it out there. So just know that it is not that thing you don't have that is stopping you. It is your mind. You just don't want to do it. So these are the three things you need for you to be able to create your digital products. One, you need an idea. So we've talked about places that you can get ideas from in this course: your talents, your experiences, your skills, your hobbies, and the things that people ask you about every day, the things that you've overcome. That is where you can get your idea from. So what can you teach people or help them with? These are things that you can consider as a digital product idea. The second thing you need is a platform. You need a platform. If you ask me, I would say you use one platform and WhatsApp together. So it's either you're using Facebook and WhatsApp, TikTok and WhatsApp, Instagram and WhatsApp, because I feel like WhatsApp makes it look like a close-knit family. You get to interact with people more closely on WhatsApp. So if you are on Facebook building, you can be bringing them to WhatsApp. I'm also going to teach you how to do that, okay? How to grow your WhatsApp views, because if you get only 10, 20, 15 views on WhatsApp, selling there will be hard. But people are having 100 views, 200 views, 500 views, 1,000 views. Someone I know has 4,000 views on WhatsApp. And that's why when she posts, she's able to make sales from her WhatsApp, because lots of people are viewing her status. Now you may be asking, how was she able to get up to 4,000 people to her WhatsApp list? And I'll be showing you exactly how to do that. So the last thing you need is people who need what you have to sell. So you don't need 10,000 people, 10,000 followers. You just need a few people who are ready to listen to what you have to say and buy what you're saying. That's it. For example, I know a lady who wrote a book on how to grow natural hair. You know why I keep saying I know? Because if you tell people that this is happening, they won't believe you until you mention that I know somebody who does. And if you ask me to mention names, I can mention the ones I remember, because it's not today I started advocating for people to start making digital products. So I've known some of them for like 4 years, 3 years, so I may not be able to remember the names, but the ones I can remember, I would mention the names, just so you know that it is not audio example. You can see it, you know the person, you can go and search for the person and see that this thing I said is true. So if you tell people that this thing is happening, they won't believe you until you mention the person that thing happened to. So this lady wrote an ebook on how to grow long natural hair, because her own natural hair is long, full, thick and healthy. So she's teaching people how to grow natural hair that is like hers, and she was selling this ebook for 2,000 naira. She promoted it on WhatsApp and on Facebook, and she got 30 people to buy in 2 weeks. That is 60,000 naira. Some people even get these 30 people to buy in a week or in less than a week. It depends on the effort you put in, how much you have grown your brand. So even making 60,000 in 2 weeks is good money. In Nigeria right now, 60,000 is not so small. So she's making 60,000 in 2 weeks, meaning that if she continues the same way, she'll make another 60,000 in another 2 weeks, and that's 120,000 in a month. As much as it's not big money for a lot of people who have been doing this for too long, but I know that for you watching this video, it could be big money, because this video is for beginners who have not sold online before. So if you've never sold online, 60,000 should be like a lot of money for you to be making from social media. Some people even make 60,000 a month, some people 30,000. So if you're making 60,000 in 2 weeks, that's crazy. So she did this from just one product that she created once and sold many times. If she can do this, you can too. So if you're not sure what to sell, this is where to start. Ask yourself, what do people ask me for help with? What are they asking me to help them with? What are they always asking me about? What have I figured out that others are still struggling with? Like when I talked about TTC moms, the women who were trying to conceive but finally conceived after many years. That is something that they were struggling with, but they were able to conquer it. Some people are still struggling with it. If you go over the world, all through the world, not just Nigeria alone, there are millions of women that are trying to conceive. So that thing that they've overcome is something that a lot of other people are going through. So they can share the treatments they took, the test they ran, all these things, the prayers they made, the advice they took, the ones they neglected, all these things that they can share with other TTC moms to help them navigate this phase. Another thing you should ask yourself is, what have I learned through experience, even without a certificate? So what is that thing that you've learned that you can teach other people? I also have someone, I taught this one personally. That was 2-3 years ago. She told me she had interest in mathematics and she wanted to become a maths teacher online. So I put her through on how to start her coaching business where she teaches children mathematics. So she was not just teaching children, she was teaching young adults, people that are in university, in senior secondary school, that are struggling with mathematics. So she had this online class where she's teaching them, they pay her, she teaches them and all. And parents were even enrolling their teenagers and all. And from there, people were even reaching out to her and asking her to come to their houses to teach their children. So she now does home lessons and also she teaches mathematics online. So she has courses and trainings online where she teaches mathematics and she also does home lessons. So this is another thing that you can teach people, something that you can do with ease while other people struggle with it. So if you've lost weight without exercising, that is a product. If you've got admission with a high score, you can teach other people how you were able to prepare for that exam that you smashed. If you know how to care for your natural hair, then show others and make money from it. Your life is already a product. You just need to package it and present it to people. So now let's have a quick recap. Digital products are easy to create, cheap to start, profitable to sell, and perfect for beginners. All you need is an idea, a platform, and the people who need it. You don't have to do too much. So this is something that I want you to do. You remember that at the end of each module, I give you a little thing to do that would help bring you closer to your goal. So let's do this one. Write down 3 things you've learned in life that other people still struggle with. So what are the 3 things that you can do with ease that other people are finding it difficult to do? This is your starting point. From there, you can create an ebook, a class, or even a free guide. You've now taken your first real step into digital product creation. So make sure that before you end this course, you write down the 3 things that you find easy to do that other people are struggling with. So you've now seen the different ways that people make money online. You've gotten your first ideas for how to start. But let's be honest, you don't need more ideas. You don't need to learn more because you keep wasting time. Oh, I need to learn more. I need to ask questions. I need to do this. And time is going. This is the 5th month in 2025. And all the New Year resolutions you wrote, you've not taken anyone seriously. So you don't need more ideas. What you need now is a clear system that holds your hand from I'm confused to I'm making consistent money online. So this system that I'm about to introduce you to is going to change your words and mindset from I'm confused to I now make consistent money online. So this is exactly why I created the online money system. TOMS for short, the online money system. Now let me tell you about the online money system. Most people stay stuck for one of these reasons. They don't know what to sell, they don't know how to find people who will buy, and they keep trying random things hoping that something finally works. But this online money system that I'm about to introduce you to was built to fix this problem. If you've ever said to yourself, I have skills, but I don't know how to turn it to money. I'm tired of learning from YouTube and still not moving forward. I want to build something that works even from my small phone and small audience. Then this course is your next step. So what will TOMS do for you? TOMS is not just a course, it is a full income building system. Assimilate that. It is a full income building system. You will learn branding, niche selection, content creation, lead generation, marketing, and digital product creation. So we're going to take you step by step on how to start creating your digital product, how to promote it, how to sell it, how to generate leads. And what I mean by leads here is potential customers. We'll teach you how to grow your WhatsApp list. I talked about people that have up to 4,000 views, 300 views, 200 views on WhatsApp. How were they able to do it? We're going to teach you how to create better content, whether you're doing written content or video content. We're going to teach you how to choose a particular niche. Which industry do you want to start talking about? And now, how do you present yourself online to look professional, to look like the solution to people's problem? That is branding. So we're going to be dealing with these 6 things inside Toms, and you will be learning all of this in just an hour per day. So every day for 1 hour, we teach you something from these 6 that we've listed here. So these 6 topics are further broken down into almost 30 subtopics. There are almost 30 subtopics that you're going to be learning inside this online money system. How will the course run? Toms is designed for busy people like you with small pockets and big dreams. So if you have small money and you're busy but your aspirations are large, you have big dreams, then this course is for you. You're going to get 40 short, easy to watch video tutorials. So each of these videos are within 5 minutes. They are easy, they are short, they are simple, they are straight to the point. You're also going to get a 30-day accountability program to help you start and finish this course, because Reddit says that over 90% of people who buy courses are not able to finish them. But we're going to make sure that you start and complete this course by keeping you accountable for 30 days. You're also going to get a 90-day content calendar to guide what you post for you to grow and sell online. You also get a 100 hooks ebook to help you create engaging content. So your content will no longer be boring and ignored, because the hooks that will be giving you would be great enough to catch your audience's attention and make them read and engage with your content. Another thing that you have access to is a 3-month done with you program at a highly discounted price. So we're going to be working with you for 3 months to create your digital product at a discounted price. So when you take this particular course, you get access to our 3-month program at a highly discounted price. And lastly, you stand a chance to win amazing prizes if you are one of our top 3 students. And when I talk about amazing prizes, I'm not talking about another ebook or another free course or something like that. No, I'm talking about products, gifts that are going to be sent to your destination. If you are among our top 3 students, you're going to be getting physical, or should I say tangible, products sent to your house without any extra money collected from you. So we're not going to charge you for delivery. We're not going to charge you for anything. You just have to give us your address and your phone number if you're one of our top 3 students, and we would send your package to your house. So if I say you're winning an amazing prize, we're not talking about ebook, because that's what most coaches give you as an amazing prize. We're not giving you an ebook. We're not giving you a free course. We're giving you something tangible that you can see and hold, and then smile and say, oh my God, Create and Sell Hub, now you be cool. So you can watch the lessons at your own pace. So since I said it's 1 hour each day, any 1 hour of your choice. If you want to watch it by 10, you want to watch it by 11, 12, anytime you feel ready and free, you can watch the lessons from your phone, from anywhere in the world. So you don't need a laptop, you don't need a fancy gadget, and you mustn't be in Nigeria. You can be, I've had students from Cameroon, I've had students from the UK, from France, from different places, from Ghana, watching my tutorials. So you mustn't be in Nigeria to be able to take part. You can be anywhere in the world. You just need a smartphone and then the willingness to learn. If you follow the steps inside Toms, here is what will change in your life. You will go from the one who says, I'm not sure what to sell, to the one who creates a product that you are proud of. You will go from saying no one is buying from me to getting real customers that will not stress you. You will go from hoping to actually earning online, and you will finally feel like you understand how to make money online in a way that fits your life without disrupting your daily schedule. You're going to stop feeling lost and start seeing results. So this is something that I want you to take very seriously. The full price for the online money system course is 25,000 naira. But because I'm launching it during my birthday week, you're getting a special offer. On 14th May, I'm going to be turning 23. So from 14th May to May 16th, you can register with just 15,000 naira. just because I'm turning 23. And this is exactly 40% off the original price. And the good news is that you get to pay small small. So even if you don't have this 15,000 naira at once, you can pay 5k, you can pay 10k, you can pay 12, you can pay 3k until you complete the payment. Now what happens if you're not able to complete the payment and the class begins? It means that you're going to keep paying and then join the second batch. The second batch of this class is going to be holding in October. So if you fail to complete the payment before the class begins in July, then you're going to complete it and join the next class in October. I believe it's a win-win for us. So this promo is going to be ending on 16th May, and after that the price goes back to 25,000 naira. So in essence, this cost 25,000 naira, but because it's my birthday on 14th May, you can pay 15,000 naira only. You have 14th, 15th and 16th May to pay 15,000 naira only. You can pay small until you complete your payment. Okay, because it's going to be released on July 1st, so you have 14th May to June 30th to make payment. 14th May to May 16th, you pay only 15,000 naira. But from May 17th to 30th June, you're going to be paying 25,000 naira. So don't forget, this promo runs from May 14th to May 16th, and the normal price resumes from May 17th to June 30th. If you're serious about starting your online income journey and you've always wanted to create and sell your own digital products, then now is the time to make your move. No more confusion, no more trying random things, no more watching YouTube videos that don't give you the clarity you need, and no more saying I will start later. Toms gives you everything you need to start, grow, and earn online from your phone with the knowledge that you have right now at your own pace. Don't wait until you're ready. Toms will get you ready. So visit our website right now or send us a WhatsApp message to register today. This is our number right here, 09012358488, and this is our website, www.createandsellhub.com. So let's get talking. Thank you for watching this very video. I hope to get a message from you asking about registration details for the online money system. Let's make this online money together.